All right, we're here at the Wooloware Family Medical Practice launch. We are here with a couple of health professionals. Introduce yourself. We have...
Hi, I'm Mel Mapleson. I'm one of the GPs at Family Medical.
I'm Jason Horton. I am the principal physio at Flow Physio Co. And I'm an exercise physiologist as well.
I'm Ganesh. I'm an orthopedic surgeon specialising in hip and knee surgery and work in the Shire and St George and Hurstville areas.
So we are going to talk about a couple of health expert topics in a sec, but first we have a couple of trivia questions, and I'm just going to go off this. Okay, so Jason, first question. What is the difference between a pedicure and a manicure?
It's not a joke, it's for real.
That's what the question says.
A manicure is for the hands and a pedicure is for the feet.
Very good. Okay, Ganesh, what does the periodic table arrange?
It ranges like atoms, elements, really.
Very good.
Yep.
And Melanie, what colour is at the uppermost part of a rainbow? No pressure.
I'm going to go with red.
It is red. Very well done. Okay, now that we've had an icebreaker, Jason, tell us a bit about what you do.
I am a physio. I'm a physio and exercise physiologist, so most of my time at the moment is in the clinic a couple of days and managing our sites between Sutherland and Wooloware, and we've also got a clinic in South Hurstville. So we see a lot of a variety of patients up at our clinic. So we've got obviously all our sports and musculoskeletal injuries, but we've also got a big women's health arm that we see a lot of pre and postnatal and women's health clients as well. So we see a bit of everything, and we work closely with Ganesh. We see a lot of post-op knees and hips as well. So,
Ganesh, late on us.
So as I said, I'm an orthopedic surgeon. I do hip and knee surgery. So in the older patients, hip and knee replacements. In the younger patients, sports injuries, ACL reconstructions, patellofemoral work, osteotomies. It's not very interesting.
Okay. So one of the things we have to do as GPs, is engage people in their health. I see a lot of men, and it is often hard to engage men in their health sometimes. Do you have any tips for getting the most out of men's health?
My biggest tip, being a dad myself, I've got 3 kids, and I think my biggest tip has always been find something that is your kind of go-to for your stress reliever. For me, it's always been exercise or some form of output that gets my heart rate up and things. So at the moment, I love jiu-jitsu, and for me, if there's a hard day or a stressful week, if I go and train, then I come home, my wife always says, you should go to jiu-jitsu more. So I think one thing for men is just maintaining that kind of healthy exercise habit, because it's a good stress reliever, and then also the social connection. I think as you kind of get in the thick of it as being a dad, and you're busy all week, you've got work, and you've got the kids, it's maintaining those social connections as well, I think is a big important thing being a man.
Ganesh, you obviously see a lot of blokes who get injuries.
Yeah.
Talk to us about men's health, because
To be honest, I think the main thing is I find a lot of men avoid going to the doctors. So I get a lot of people who their wives would drag them in. And in fact, I had a conversation today with someone's wife about her husband who needs surgery, because she's the one who calls me, talks to me, or to all my secretaries, and it's trying to be opportunistic when you get them in to try and do everything you can for them. And unfortunately, one of my colleagues passed away from prostate cancer in his 50s earlier this year, and I have a couple of colleagues who have also been diagnosed with cancer. And I think that it's really important for men to get into their GPs whenever they have any sort of concerns, or just to get regular checkups if you have a high risk of, heart disease, cancer in the family, anything like that. We sort of just push it off, avoid it, whereas women are very good. They go in for their pap smears, their mammograms, they're always going to their GPs, whereas men are just not as regular. And I'm as bad as the next person.
No, I agree. I have very few opportunities to capture someone from a men's health point of view. It's usually either a sports injury or when they become a dad, and their whole brain gets rewired and they say, okay, I've got to be healthy to be a dad. I also have this thing I call partner sign positive, which is when I usually see a bloke by themselves and their partner comes in with them for the first time, like, okay, something is very wrong. Something's about to be very bad. But yeah, So if people want to find you, just let them know where do they look up your business, where do they find you? Do you have website, socials? What's the best way to find you guys?
For us, it's at Flow Physio Co for most social handles, and if you type in Flow Physio Co, we'll come up somewhere.
And Ganesh?
If you just Google my name, really, it's Dr. Belendra, or hip and knee surgeon at Hurstville, Carina, and St George.
Thank you guys.